AITA for going live on TikTok in spite of my BF telling me not to? I know it sounds really dumb, but I genuinely can't tell if I'm in the wrong or not anymore. For context, my boyfriend and I, 20M and 20F, have been together for almost a year. I have a decent following on social media, 200K on TikTok, even though I don't post much anymore. Recently, I decided to go live on TikTok to talk about the upcoming elections in my country. I never go live, but I figured this was an important topic and wanted to use my most popular platform to discuss it. I told my boyfriend beforehand since it felt kind of embarrassing and I wanted to update him on why I was about to do it. He seemed weirdly annoyed but ultimately agreed. During the live, he kept messaging me in private to stop because weird men were flirting with me in the chat. It's true, there were some men complimenting or trolling, but I didn't engage, and my mods and I were constantly blocking them. I also kept making comments like, "If you comment weird stuff you will get blocked," to indirectly reassure him. At one point, I got a compliment on my eyebrows and replied with a quick "thank you," then went back to elections. My BF saw that and started to argue with the chatter, asking me in private if I knew him. I didn't, but my BF went on his profile and saw it was a guy. He had no profile pic and a random username, so I didn't know. He got really mad, and the chat got crazy, so I stopped the live. I didn't answer my BF's text right away since I didn't want to address it while live, but reassured him in private afterwards. The next day, I decided to go live again since it was the day before the elections. I was on FT with my BF when I told him, and he got more annoyed, saying he hates it when I go live, but that he doesn't care anymore, and I can do whatever. I knew he was upset, but I felt he was being unreasonable, so I went live despite his disagreement. 5 minutes in, he called me, saying he can't take it anymore, initially claiming it's indirect cheating because of the men in the chat, but then admitting he's embarrassed because going live on TikTok is low life, and he can't have his GF doing that. He also said I was negligent toward his feelings for not pausing or stopping the live to respond to his messages the other day. He felt disrespected because not going live was a small favor he asked, yet I chose to be selfish. I explained that I know TikTok lives are often associated with a cringe, but I wanted to use my most popular platform to speak on elections and encourage voting. I apologized for not responding right away the other day, thinking it was best to wait until I ended the live, given that I was at peak viewers and mid-answering questions about candidates, and it's rare that I use my platforms like that anymore. However, he still thinks I'm in the wrong, and I don't want to make him feel disrespected. Was I being selfish for still going live? AITA?